So, I'm gonna be discussing how to overcome laziness. I see a lot of people these days that are so lazy, they do not want to work hard, and they have that desire to have what the person that worked hard, they desire what they have. So, I'm gonna tell you why you shouldn't be one of those people and how to overcome laziness. So, the first thing you need to realize is laziness is the worst quality ever to have. It's one of the worst things anyone to have. Because when you're lazy, it causes you so much suffering. Laziness is what's gonna cause your suffering. And it's so ironic because a lot of people are lazy because they think they're avoiding suffering, but actually it's causing them to suffer even more, 10 times fold. And it's just so ironic because they think they're avoiding it, but in fact they're actually making their lives 10 times harder and causing themselves more suffering. Let me address how it's gonna cause you more suffering and the two most important things that matter in life. Your health. A lot of people, they think that they're avoiding exercising and they're being lazy, they're staying home not exercising, and they think that okay, I'm not gonna suffer and experience that pain. But further down the line, they're gonna more likely to have like more health conditions, and that's gonna cost them way more money, and they're not gonna be able to perform as well, and they're gonna be tired, and their overall health, and they're not gonna be able to function as properly as if they would have taken care of themselves, and their pockets are gonna be hurting because of all the negative connotations that are associated with not taking care of yourself, like diabetes, high blood pressure, all those things. So they're actually hurting themselves, and financially. When a lot of people they choose to do something for work that's easy or simple, like being a cashier at like a store or working at fast food, and they're like, oh, it's easy. I don't want to go do my own business. I don't want to go to college for a long time. I don't want to do the hard thing. And what happens is when you don't do the hard thing, it makes it harder. For this example, you're just gonna be a cashier. You're gonna be paid awful. You're going to be paid a wage where you cannot live off of, and you're going to struggle because you need money for everything. And if you're making only minimum wage, your life's going to be tense. It's going to be so hard for you just to function as a human and to have the bare necessities. So basically, being lazy is the worst thing for you. Associate being lazy with being a horrible thing. Realize you're not hurting yourself. You're not helping yourself. You're actually hurting yourself. You're not helping yourself. You're hurting yourself. And up front, it looks like you're avoiding pain, but in reality, long term, you're only hurting yourself. So make that connection and realize that you're only hurting yourself. And also, being lazy is just so bad for you. Just your mental health. Whenever you're gonna dismiss things, you're gonna allow people to say certain stuff to you. It's just when you're lazy, you hold yourself to a lesser standard in life and in general, and you're gonna tolerate way more and deal with way more things. Whereas if you weren't lazy, so being lazy is just overall the worst thing you can have. It just hurts you in every single metric possible. So, don't be lazy. You're only making yourself suffer. You're not avoiding it. Just realize that, and you will make your life 10 times easier. So, there are two types of pain in life. The pain of discipline and the pain of regret. Because it's hard at first, whatever thing you're trying to get better at, but over time it gets easier. But if you avoid it altogether, that's just pain for a longer extended period of time. So make sure that you are not being lazy. You are only hurting yourself. Do not be lazy. Alright? Another reason why you should stop being lazy and why it's only hurting you is because I know you have dreams, you have goals, you have aspirations. I know that you have, things in life that you want. I know you have certain lifestyle that you envision, that you dream about. I don't know, a certain type of car, house, significant other that you have, that you desire in your mind. But I know you have it. And when you become lazy, when you're lazy, you are setting yourself. When you're lazy, you are taking yourself further away from those aspirations and goals. Whatever that ideal life that you have in your head, you're taking yourself further from it. You're not going to achieve it. So, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you not? Why would you be lazy? You only had to do this life thing once, and I know you have the certain dreams and aspirations. Why would you chase after it instead of being lazy? Because if you don't chase after your goals and your dreams and your ambitions, they're gonna die with you. And what kind of existence is that? Not living the life that you desire? That's an awful existence, and I don't want that for you. I don't want that for myself. That's my biggest fear. Have that be your biggest fear. So when you feel lazy, think of that in the back of your mind. That's gonna motivate you to get up and go harder. Because you do this life thing once. And you deserve the best out of it, bro. Like, you deserve the best. Do not settle for an average life. Or just a life that you're not content with. What kind of sense does that make? And if you're being lazy, I can guarantee you, when you look back at your life, you're gonna not be happy. You're gonna have so much regret. You're gonna be so disappointed in yourself. And you're just gonna be like, wow, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. So don't be lazy, because anything worthwhile in life is hard. And you being lazy, you're not gonna achieve that. You're not gonna get those things you want for yourself. And you deserve that out of life. Everybody deserves it, but a lot of people are lazy. And the fact that everybody else is lazy, it's easier for you to stand out when you're not lazy, because majority of the demographic, they're lazy, they're not willing to put in the work. So it's easier for you to shine when you stop being lazy. So put yourself at the advantage and do not be lazy. You're only hurting yourself. Do not be lazy. Your goals, do not let your goals and all the dreams you have want you to. The only thing that's stopping you is yourself, because you're being lazy. The only thing that is stopping you from what you want is yourself and your laziness. So stop being lazy. Oh my God. You get to do this life thing once, man. Oh my God. Do not be lazy. Do not disappoint yourself. Do not make your future self disappointed in the life that you lived. Do not do that to yourself. You deserve so much more. Life is already inherently hard. Life is so hard just in itself. Life is inherently hard. You're gonna make your life 10 times harder by being lazy? Why would you do that to yourself? That makes no sense. That's like you have to lift something up that's already heavy, and you add a bunch of bricks to it and make it even heavier. Why would you do that to yourself? Oh my God, do not do that to yourself, okay? Do not do that. Stop being lazy. It's only hurting you. I'm telling you, do not engage in that awful habit. It is such a disgusting thing for your life and your future. Do not be lazy. So, thank you for watching this video. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.